Welcome to Theological Grazing.
I've been meditating on some passages that have really stuck out to me over the last couple of years, that have been very much on my mind and I've been thinking about a lot. And one of those passages is from the Gospel of John. I can't even tell you off the top of my head exactly where it is. I want to say it's maybe in John 6, but I'm really not positive. And this is where Jesus has given the bread and the fish, and then people follow him. And he speaks to them about the need that they're coming after him because of this physical food that he gave them. But if they really want to be his disciples, they have to eat his flesh and they have to drink his blood. And this causes great scandal. And it says many of the disciples left him and turned back that day. And then Jesus, we're told, turns to the apostles, the 12, and he says, "Will you two leave me? Are you two going to leave me?" And Peter says to him, "Lord, where would we go? We know that you have the words of life." And I don't even know if I quoted that exactly right. I know I got it at least partially right. But I've been so overcome by this passage as of late, because it gets to the heart of our need and how there is nothing and no one else that can give us what we need. We need life. We are dead men walking, right? We have nothing if not for Christ. We need Christ. And we need him because he has the words of life, because he is the word of life. And if we don't have him, then we have nothing. Right? What does Paul say? If Christ did not rise from the dead, then we are of all men most to be pitied. Because we are sinners. Right? We're the worst of sinners. But Christ came into the world to save sinners. But if we don't have him, where else would we go? Right? Where else can we go to find the truth? Where else can we go to find life and to find peace of conscience, to find freedom from our shame and our guilt? There is nowhere. We know there's nowhere. I know that you know this. If you've found Christ, you know this because you've tried other things probably. Right? You've sought solace and rest and peace in pleasures of this life, in others. You've sought it in personal self-righteousness, personal religious adherence, and it never works, right? It never works. You've tried to hide your guilt and your shame in various ways, and nothing works, because there is nothing else. There is no life outside of Christ, and there is nothing for us if not in him. This is what we most need. This is what our world most needs, right? To come to the recognition that it is in Christ that all of what we need is, that he has all of it, that he is all of it. He is the all in all. Where else would we go? How could we leave Christ? There is nowhere else. There is nothing else that we could go. No one else has the words of life.
Well, that's all, folks. If you could help me out, rate and review this podcast, share it with a friend, go ahead and email me if you have any questions. We're out.